The word submissiveness, as a man puts it, has become denotative. So it is very important to ask your man, as a woman, ask your man what his perception of being submissive, ask him what it is, and be shocked at the responses you get from most of these men. Because as it is said, we are in the men's world, and most of these men see women as their dogs that they command. They tell don't eat and she doesn't eat. They tell don't go out and she doesn't go out. They tell sit and she sits. That is what men see women as now. So aside from seeing women as their dogs that they command, they also see women as a tool used to satisfy their existence. So as a woman, we should not have purpose. We should only live for them. We should only do as they say. They see us as a tool used to satisfy their biddings, to do their biddings, to satisfy their existence. That is how most men see women. Emphasis on most, because I know not all men are like that, but a lot of them are like this. So when a woman portrays character contrary to being the object that you want her to be because you're a man, she becomes less submissive. When she has an opinion of how she wants things to be, she becomes stubborn. When she says, oh, I don't think this idea of yours is good this time around, I think this is a lot better, she becomes stubborn. Like, you're not supposed to have a say, like you're supposed to remain objects for you guys. We also have a life to live. And I know that this is not all of you, but I know most of you are like this. You guys want to control. You only control an object, not a human being that has life, that has purpose, that has brain. Because why would I love to work as a lady and you come into my life and tell me to stop working? Why would I tell you I studied theater arts in school or law and you come into my life and tell me I don't want you in the movie industry. I don't want you in the entertainment industry. Lawyers are liars. I don't like lawyers. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would I love to polish my nails? Why would I love long nails? And you come into my life and tell me I don't like nails or I don't like long nails. Why do you all do that? Why do you all think you can come into people's lives and then change how they love to live their lives? It doesn't work that way. When God created us, He created us to be partners, meaning that we should have a say, have an opinion, have a lifestyle, a way we want things to be done. And because we are partners, we need to discuss and reach compromise. You don't come into my life to control how I do my things. You can come into my life to make it better, but not to change how I already love to do my things. You don't need to find somebody whom what you love is already a lifestyle for them, because that way that can work actually, because that way you don't need to change what they do. Like what you love is already what they do. I don't see how I would love to pray or I would love to go to church, or church is my thing, and then you come into my life and tell me and this church thing you're doing is too much. Hello baba. You don't do that, please. And before you all come for me, in like earlier in this video I used the word most men. Now, it doesn't have to be just for men. I know some women are actually very bossy. So, as partners, this is to everybody who is like this. You need to understand that people have a life of their own. When you come into somebody's life, that's why we have it talking stage. Let me put it that way, talking stage where you have to get to know somebody. That stage is when you get to know who that person is, know what that person loves to do, and establish if that person's lifestyle collaborate with yours, matches with yours, then make a decision. Don't come and make people go crazy because you want them to be a certain type of way. It doesn't work that way. So you all should pick your partners sensitively, pick your partners well. And with all that being said, I'd like you all to stay glad, stay unbroken, and of course, keep shining. Bye.